Hey, basketball fans, you're invited to enjoy an evening with the Blonde Bomber, Jay Scheidler. He's coming to the Edwards County High School in Albion on Saturday, April 11th. Jay Scheidler won a state championship with Lawrenceville in 1974 and finished third in 76. He also won a national championship with Kentucky in 1978. And he was selected as Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois during his senior year when he averaged over 32 points per game. Nobody else in Illinois has ever shot the basketball with the accuracy or the range of Jay Scheidler. And he could jump out of the gym, too. Jay Scheidler will tell all about his basketball stories and share his faith during an evening with the Blonde Bomber. Make plans to come out and hear and meet Jay Scheidler, the Blonde Bomber, on Saturday, April 11th at the Edwards County High School Gym in Albion. Tickets are just $20 each, which includes the meal. And music will be provided by the Judah First Band. Find more information by going to goodconcerts.com. That's goodconcerts.com. Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the championship game of the boys Class 2A Regional here at Carmi, White County High School. I'm Randy Olson courtside, joined by Danny Outzman. It's the Fairfield Mules with a record of 28-4 against the Benton Rangers with a record of 26-7. This is an audio-only stream broadcast tonight. We made our application to the IHSA. We offered to pay the streaming fee to be here tonight, but we were denied the opportunity to video stream the game for you tonight. In fact, there is nobody here video streaming the game tonight. The IHSA is not permitting anyone to video stream the game tonight. But we're glad that you're with us here with the audio stream and all the play-by-play. We'll have our interactive live scoreboard on the screen for you as well. And Danny, I'm excited about this game. This is something that, you know, a lot of people have been circling on their calendar waiting for a long time. They've played a lot of common opponents, common teams, but they've not played each other, have they?
Yeah, right, Randy. They've not they've not been in against each other all season, but they do have a lot of opponents in common, and this has got, on paper, looks like it could be a great championship game here tonight.
And the winner of this game will take on the winner of the regional that features Nashville against Belleville-Altoff, and that ought to be a barn burner tonight over farther west of us. And so that sectional will be held on Tuesday night at Hamilton County High School. And the other part of the sectional will feature the winner of the Pinckneyville game. And Pinckneyville's taking on Murfreesboro tonight. So the winner of the Pinckneyville-Murfreesboro game will take on the winner of the Mount Carmel-Massac County game in the sectional next Wednesday at McLeansboro. So that's the four regionals that are all being played tonight in boys Class 2A basketball, with the four winners heading to McLeansboro next week. And this one tonight, I'll tell you, it really could go either way, couldn't it, Danny?
Oh, I think so, Randy. Fairfield Mules are playing some awful good basketball. Benton Rangers survived night before last and got a nice victory on a last-second shot. So be interesting to see.
Yeah, Hammond was the hero the other night for the Benton Rangers. Brad Hammond bailed him out against the Harrisburg Bulldogs to get him into this championship game tonight against the Fairfield Mules. You've got some things that we can compare about these common opponents there on your sheet, Danny. Let's talk about those.
Okay, for the Benton Rangers, they've got high-quality wins against Nashville. Both teams lost to Pinckneyville. Benton has lost to Heron twice this season. Fairfield did beat Heron down at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Benton beat Massac County twice, while Fairfield lost a championship game to Massac County. Fairfield also beat a good Salem team who's playing for a regional championship up at Florida tonight, Randy.
They are against Marshall, yep.
And Benton lost twice to Salem this season.
Yeah. And Fairfield also has some quality wins against Casey Westfield this year and against Mount Carmel. Their four losses, we mentioned they're 28-4. The four losses for the Mules this year were to Marshall, Massac County, Olney, and Pinckneyville. Three of those four teams are playing for a regional championship tonight. And Olney, of course, is in 3A, and who knows, they might be next week.
There ain't no telling where they're going to wind up.
So the four losses that Fairfield have come against really good basketball teams. Go ahead. In addition to beating Nashville and Massac County, Benton has those quality wins too, don't they?
They beat a good Murfreesboro team twice, Randy, to tie for that conference championship in the River to River, and Murfreesboro's playing Pinckneyville down there tonight, so that'll be a great game down there. Roxana, Vandalia, Meridian, and DuQuoin. So, the Rangers' 7 losses have been twice to Heron, the Goreville team that's playing for a 1A championship at Crab Orchard, the Pinckneyville Panthers, Carlisle Indians, Salem Wildcats. Like I said, they're playing up at Florida tonight for the championship, and Murfreesboro. So, that River to River is a tough conference. The Rangers finished 7-3, tied for the Eastern Division. The Mules went 10-0 in the Black Diamond East. The Mules got here by beating Carmi. The Rangers got here by beating Hamilton County and Harrisburg. So, like I said, the Rangers survived on Wednesday night.
Something's got to give tonight. It's the 28-4 Fairfield Mules and the 26-7 Benton Rangers. So you see the time counting down on our scoreboard clock there. 7:09 before we get into the starting lineups and the play-by-play. We'll take a short break, let you meet some of our sponsors. Back with more of a preview of this regional championship tonight between the Benton Rangers and Fairfield Mules in just a moment.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
Welcome back to Carmi White County High School for the boys 2A Regional Championship game tonight. The Benton Rangers and the Fairfield Mules. We are audio streaming it on both our websites tonight, foxesfans.net and on AreaSports.net. Danny, we were talking about some of the other regionals going on in the area, but there's a whole bunch more, too, in both 1A and 2A, isn't there?
Oh, Randy, one of my good friends, Jim Muir, said that Friday night of regional series is probably the most exciting time in high school basketball.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
And when you look at this tonight, up at Albion, you got Woodlawn versus Wayne City. You got Altamont versus Dietrich. You got Effingham St. Anthony against North Clay.
Yep.
You got Cairo and Cobden. That could be a heck of a game.
Oh, there's a lot of places I would like to be tonight. I'd like to clone myself about 5 places tonight. Yep.
You got Goreville versus Polk County. Then over on the west side, you got Oakville taking on Marissa Coulterville. And Madison against Lovejoy. And Lovejoy is a team that's got 44 kids in the school.
Yep, these are all regional championships tonight. That's in 1A. And then meanwhile in 2A, you got
Fairfield versus Benton. And then up at Flora, I'll tell you a team that's very dangerous, the Salem Wildcats.
Yep.
They're taking on a great Marshall team up there, but don't be shocked if Salem gets them up there tonight.
Right.
At Gillespie, you got the Battle of Breeze. You got Mater Dei versus Central up there.
Mm-hmm.
Over at Murfreesboro, you got Murfreesboro and Pinckneyville, and I think the fireworks may have started before that game ever got started. At Paris, you got Payne versus T-Town. T-Town knows how to win in these kind of situations.
Yes, they do.
You got Nashville against Belleville-Altoff, and I'll tell you, I said early on, this Altoff team will be a handful because they've played 3A and 4A all season. Don't let that record deceive you.
Yeah, exactly.
Massac County and Mount Carmel. And then in a regular season in the South 7 Conference, a couple games that have a lot of implication on stride. Mount Vernon playing Marion and Centralia's playing Carbondale. Mm-hmm. Mount Vernon and Carbondale are both tied right now for the conference lead.
Yes, they are. They sure are. So a lot of great basketball games around Southern Illinois tonight. And, of course, this is expected to be a great one, too, between the Benton Rangers and the Fairfield Mules. Danny, you've seen Benton play several times. You've actually seen him play a few more times than I have. What is it about the Benton Rangers that you think the Fairfield Mules got to really look out for tonight?
Well, somebody's got to take care of Reese Johnson. We've seen him against a good Pinckneyville team over there in the championship game of the BIT. He kind of took his game to another level. Mm-hmm. And when he does that, it makes the guys around him pretty good.
And I think the tough matchup for the Rangers, too, is Carson Lewis. It's tough for a team to guard Lewis because of his length. He's 6'4" and can stroke that three-pointer outside, or he can take you to the rack.
Carson, his biggest thing will be he has to stay out of foul trouble tonight for the Benton Rangers. He has a tendency to get in a little bit of early foul trouble, and that hurts him. You got Brad Hammond. He's probably one of the purest shooters on the floor tonight. And then you got the young sophomore, Reed Bumgart, who just kind of does what it takes to do to win.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fairfield Mules got some great weapons also, Randy.
Absolutely.
You've caught them probably. I've seen the Mules play several times, but you've probably seen them more than I have.
Yeah, Noah McElravy made 10 out of 15 tonight in a three-point showdown. He did really, really good. Blake Pruitt actually did better than that, and he advances on to the Final Four, moving on to the next round in the three-point showdown. And, of course, in addition to McElravy, they got the slasher, the driver, and Wyatt Gilbert. You got Kane Hicksonball playing on the inside. And if Landon Zerlini is hitting on the outside, it could be a long night for the Benton Rangers. But Fairfield's got to hit those shots tonight that they were not hitting the other night. We're going to have our national anthem. We're going to step aside for just a moment, let you meet some more of our sponsors, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play in just a moment.
Add some excitement to your life with Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore. The Black Diamond mission is to make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson takes pride in offering a huge selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles for their customers to choose from. They maintain the largest inventory in the Midwest with a motorcycle to fit everyone and always great prices. Black Diamond RV Superstore features a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. In fact, they have travel trailers starting as low as $94 a month, and they're open 7 days a week, so you can always stop by and see the Black Diamond difference for yourself at 2400 Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore in Marion.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. National anthem tonight in front of a very large crowd here at Carmi White County High School. Playing for all the marbles tonight, the boys Class 2A Regional, a chance to advance on to next week's 2A Sectional in McLeansboro against either Nashville or Belleville-Altoff. Let's meet the Benton Rangers right now. Number 11 is Carson Lewis. He's a 6'4 senior. Number 12 is Reed Bumgard. He's a 5'10 sophomore.
number 14 is Jacob Seidel, and Seidel is a 6'5 junior. Number 25, Brad Hammond, the hero the other night. He's a 5'10 senior. And then Reese Johnson, the point guard, rounds out the starting five, as Johnson is a 6'1 junior. So again, they will go with Lewis, Baumgart, Seidel, Hammond, and Johnson for the Benton Rangers, who are 26-7 on the season, coached by Ron Weinmiller. And they were thrilled to be back to 2A this year, Danny. He had been in 3A for a long time, and Coach Weinmiller was really wanting to get back to 2A, and now here they are, and they got their chance.
You know, there's a lot of teams in that river come back to the 2A realm this season, Randy, and they're all having pretty good runs. Three of them are in championship games tonight.
Let's meet the Fairfield Mules right now. Number 3 is Noah McElravy. He's a 5'10 junior. Again, wears number 3. Made 10 out of 15 tonight in the three-point showdown. Wyatt Gilbert wears number 4. He's a 5'11 senior. Kane Hicksonball, number 10, 6'3 senior for the Mules. Number 24 is Landon Zerlini, 6'3 junior for Fairfield. And rounding out the starting five, Luke Dagg, 6'2 senior, wears number 30 for the Mules. So the usual starting lineup for Fairfield with McElravy, Gilbert, Hicksonball, Zerlini, and Dagg. The Mules again 28-4. They're on an 8-game winning streak, and they went completely unbeaten in the Black Diamond this year, a perfect 10-0. Both teams have quality wins against the Nashville Hornets, and that could be the team that they might be playing, whoever wins this game, Danny.
Yep, Luke Dagg's going to have to stay out of foul trouble for the Mules, and Wyatt Gilbert and Reese Johnson, I'm sure, will go at each other, and that'll be quite a matchup.
A lot of it's going to depend upon really how tight they call the game. Do they let them play, or are they going to call it tight? Ted Knapp is one of the officials tonight, and it's going to be Carson Lewis jumping the center circle against Luke Dagg.
The guy throwing the ball up, he's from down on the south end of the state.
Yeah, I didn't know the other two guys. That Knapp's the only one that I know out there. Tip's going to be controlled by the Benton Rangers, as Reese Johnson will bring it up.
And Gilbert's on him.
That's a great matchup as Johnson takes it in. He's stripped. Dagg gets it ahead to Hicksonball. Hicksonball going to take it in the paint, put up a runner, missed the shot, got his own rebound, put it back up and in, and Fairfield's on the board. And the Mules go into a press. Let's see how Benton handles it. They get the ball in to Carson Lewis, and now everybody drops back, and Lewis will come up against Hicksonball one-on-one.
That'll be a pretty good matchup there tonight.
No doubt about it. Here's a shot from the elbow by Hammond. It's no good. Again, Hammond was a hero the other night against Harrisburg, hitting that three-pointer with 2 seconds left to win the game and put him in this contest. Driving the baseline was Wyatt Gilbert, and he was fouled. They're going to give that to Carson Lewis, and that's exactly what you said, Danny. He's got to stay out of foul trouble for Benton.
He can't go to the bench early.
They need him out there. He's a sharp shooter, and, of course, got that 6'4 size. Here's the inbound that comes into the Mules to McElravy. Rangers
in that 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Back out to McElravy, thinks about a shot. Now lobs it to Dagg underneath, and he scores. Benton kind of went to sleep on the baseline there, Danny.
Yeah, they try to put so much pressure on up there on the top.
They were not paying attention to Dagg along the baseline, and he just kind of lulled them to sleep, and it was a nice alley-oop. And he put it up and in. 6:45 to play here, opening quarter. Rangers with the basketball. Again, these two teams did not meet at all during the season, but they played a lot of common opponents that we talked about in the pregame show, as it's knocked away as the pass was intended for Reese Johnson. Johnson, a big addition to the team this year, moving down here from Neoga, Danny.
Yes, it was. He was a big addition to this Benton Ranger team.
And he's just a junior, so they got him back next year, too, and he's working against Wyatt Gilbert right now. Gilbert is a senior. The Mules will lose him. Out it comes to Jacob Seidel. Seidel to Johnson. Running some weave action to Lewis. He'll take it inside, put it off glass and score, and Benton is on the board at the 6:18 mark here of the first quarter.
That's why Lewis is so important to that team right there, Randy.
He's that backdoor slasher, isn't he?
Yep.
But, boy, he's got a stroke outside, too, behind the arc.
And he can put it up with both hands.
Yep. And he can easily dunk the ball, too. Here's Wyatt Gilbert taking it to the rack. He scores. He just got by the defender and put it up and in real high off the window, and it dropped down in. Fairfield up 6-2. Benton back the other way now with Johnson between the circles. Gives it up out front to Seidel. Seidel looking inside, can't find anybody, stolen away by Zerlini. He might flush this one, and he lays it over the rim. Another deuce for the Mules after the steal. It's 8-2 Fairfield.
2 turnovers on the Rangers.
That's kind of been the hallmark or trademark of the Mules all season long, has been their stellar defense. They love to jump in those passing lanes. Johnson with a turnaround inside the lane, left it short, tipped around. Rangers get the rebound. Baumgart out to Lewis. He'll fire the three. He got it. That's where he's dangerous. Nothing but net for Carson Lewis. Cuts the lead to 3. Mules back the other way now with Zerlini. Goes around a pick. Can't shoot. Now gives it up out there to Hicksonball, top of the key. He'll drive inside the lane. Gives it underneath. Stolen away by Baumgart. Or Seidel, I should say. Seidel took it away. Gets it ahead to Johnson. Johnson's going to push it all the way down, and it's going to be a foul on Wyatt Gilbert. Before the shot.
Floor.
Yep, before the shot. Well, you got quick on quick there, Johnson going up against Gilbert.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a matchup, isn't it?
Yep.
It'll be out of bounds to the Rangers. 4:45 to play here, opening quarter. Mules have led since the onset. Here's the inbound to Johnson way back in the backcourt. He'll go back and get it and bring it up against Gilbert. He's going to drive, now leave it behind him for a shot, mid-range jumper, and it's missed out there by Hammond. And it'll come back to the Mules in the front court. Working down low on the turnaround. Here's Zerlini, and he scores. Nice turnaround along the baseline there by Landon Zerlini as he backed his man up, Danny.
Yeah, he's a pretty talented young man. He's got 1 season left in him.
Yes, he is. He's a junior. 4:13 to play here, first quarter. Mules up by 5. Rangers in the front court. Johnson, backdoor cut to Lewis. He missed the bunny.
Oh.
Lewis had it and missed the bunny. Mules with the rebound.
What a big miss.
That was a nice pass from Johnson to Lewis, I'll tell you.
Randy, we may come down to the end of the game, but them two right there may be loom big.
That was a big miss for Benton. Zerlini with it in the front court. Goes inside Hicksonball. Works on the block. Double team now, and jump ball's going to be called. And possession arrow's going to leave it with Fairfield. I thought they might call a foul there, but instead it was a jump ball.
Massey's in the game for Fairfield.
Colin Massey, one of the super subs for the Mules.
Going to give Wyatt a break, Wyatt Gilbert.
Yeah, he's been working hard on defense against Johnson. Massey will be the trigger man from the baseline. Gets it inside, and it's going to be a charging foul. That was a wild call. The pass was caught by Luke Dagg, but then he ran over the Benton defenders. He tried to score, and they're going to call him with the charging foul. So that's 2 fouls on the Mules, 1 on Dagg. There's been 1 team foul called on Benton. 3:45 to play here, opening quarter. Carson Lewis bringing it up for the Rangers against Hicksonball. Mules staying in that man-to-man. Lewis just right of the circle right now. Still on the dribble. Now bounce passes it to the left side. Here's a shot, and it is buried over there by, is that Baumgart?
Baumgart.
Baumgart with the 3 ball. Makes it 10-8. Those gray numbers are hard to see over there on that opposite side. Cuts the lead back to 2. Here is the Mules back in the front court. And we've got a whistle away from the basketball.
Brandon Lane on an illegal pick, and I'd have to say that's a good call.
Lane had checked into the game and is called for the offensive foul. It's going to give the ball back to Benton with 3:11 to play here in the first quarter. Mules lead by 2. Here is the inbound to Baumgart. Baumgart working against Massey. Back out to Johnson. You got Wyatt McClintock in the game for Benton, too. He has the ball right now. Now they'll work it left side to Hammond. Back out to Johnson for 3, and he got it. And the Rangers go into the lead for the first time in the game. 2:47 to play in the quarter. Back and forth here at Carmi White County High School. Hicksonball with it in the front court for the Mules now. Out to Zerlini. He'll fire the 3-pointer. It's off the back iron, no good. A little too strong. Rebound out there by Baumgart. He brings it up for the Rangers. Gives it to Johnson. He holds the ball on his hip. Now they go to right side to Hammond. Back out to the top. It's Lewis. He's going to shoot a long three, and he got it. Man, that was a deep one. That was almost an NBA three there. Carson Lewis puts the Rangers up by 4.
And if he gets another one from there, he'll fire it up.
And reach-in foul is going to be called on Bumgart, as trying to make a move on the sideline there was Landon Zerlini.
His first, second on the Rangers.
Back in the ball game's Wyatt Gilbert for the Mules. Benton is on a 6-0 run here. It was 10-8 Mules. It's now 14-10 Rangers. All right, here's the inbound to Wyatt Gilbert, to Pruitt, who's in the ball game. Hickson ball has it in the corner now. He drives inside the lane, puts up a little shot, left it short. Rebound taken out of there by Benton. Didn't have enough oomph on it that time. Johnson brings it up against Massey. There's a collision. The ball is stolen. Hickson ball's got it, takes it to the rack, scores, counts the bucket, and he's fouled. The Mules score in transition. And I'm surprised there wasn't something called one way or the other on that collision out the other end, Danny.
Big foul. That foul's on Carson Lewis.
Boy, that's number 2. That is a big foul for the Benton Rangers. And Coach Weinmiller's going to go to his bench, and he will bring in Reed Bumgart.
Bumgart, Stewart, and McClintock, along with Reese Johnson and Hammond. So the Rangers are a little bit small now, Randy.
Yes, they are, as the free throw is made by Hickson ball on the and one. Cuts the lead back to 1. Man, this has been a long first quarter. We've had a lot of action here.
Mules in a 1-2-2 half-court trap.
That's been successful for them a lot this year, creating turnovers. Let's see if they can get one now. The Rangers get it across. Johnson's got it. Now they work it in the corner. They'll skip pass it back out to Johnson, top of the key. Left side they'll go for a three-pointer. Misses everything by Bumgart. Goes out of bounds. Mules fans say air ball, and it'll be Fairfield basketball length of the floor. 1:20 to play here, opening quarter.
Mules have Massey, Gilbert, Hickson ball, Pruitt, and Zerlini.
And Gilbert has the ball right now, working against Johnson. Gives it to Zerlini. Now right side to Pruitt, looking inside for Hickson ball. They want to get it to him. Now it's Massey taking it inside, puts up a little jump hook, won't go. Rebound by the Rangers. They'll clear it out. Bumgart's got it, skips it over to Hammond. Can't shoot it because Pruitt's out on him. Now they get it in the corner to Stewart, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Fairfield. It'll be Benton ball on the side, on the end line. 52 seconds left here, opening quarter. It's been a good one so far, living up to its billing, isn't it, Danny?
Just what you'd expect for a regional championship.
You bet. 14-13 Benton. Here's Johnson from the elbow. He got it. The Rangers go back up by 3. Johnson is a handful. Reese Johnson. And now Fairfield back in the front court.
Sure that wasn't a walk.
Yeah, it was close. Hickson ball has it, takes it in the lane. Fakes a shot, now brings it back out as they work it around to Colin Massey. And there is an offensive foul on Zerlini as he tried that same move again, Danny, of backing his man down, but that time Reed Bumgart was ready.
Put your shoulder down in front of the referee. You ain't going to get by with that.
No, you're not.
That was just...
Yeah. First foul on Zerlini. That is the 4th foul on the Mules.
They give quite a few of those to the offensive player, but there wasn't nobody watching there. Everybody in the gym was watching.
Here's the inbound to Johnson for the Rangers. He'll bring it up. Bringing it up against Gilbert, and an offensive foul on Johnson. And now all the Mules fans are standing. He used the forearm that time, pushed off, and the officials caught it. So that kind of tells you they're going to call things pretty close tonight, Danny.
Yeah, well, they can always loosen up a little bit, but you can't tighten it up after it gets out of control very easy.
All right, Mules basketball with 15 seconds to play. Gilbert between the circles directing traffic. He comes to Noah McElravy, who just checked back in. McElravy on the dribble. Takes it in the paint, puts up the shot, banked it in. I don't know how in the world he banked it in, but he did. Cuts it by 1, and here's a desperation shot by the Rangers from the right corner. It won't go, and that's the end of the first quarter. What a crazy first quarter it was. A seesaw battle. We have got a barn burner here tonight. After 1 quarter of play, it is Benton 16 and Fairfield 15. And we'll be back with more in just a moment here live on AreaSports.net and FoxesFans.net. This basketball broadcast is made possible by Fairfield Printing and Graphics and Sporting Goods in Fairfield, where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of gear for your favorite local team, such as Fairfield, Sisney, Wayne City, New Hope, Jasper, and others. Or they can customize exactly what you want. Fairfield Printing and Graphics is also your place to go for printing needs such as envelopes, posters, banners, anything you can think of, they can likely do it at Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods. Learn more on their website at Fairfield Printing. Welcome back to Carmi White County High School, the boys Class 2A Regional Championship. Rangers lead the Mules after 1 quarter, 16-15. It's definitely living up to its billing. What do you got for us there after the first quarter, Danny?
Mules are 7 out of 11 on field goals for 64%, 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. They have 2 turnovers. The Benton Rangers are 6 out of 11. Both teams get 11 shots. That's 55%. They have 3 turnovers and no free throws.
All right, as we come into second quarter action here, the Rangers will have the basketball first as Reese Johnson will get it in. He plays catch out front there with Baumgart. Now over to Hammond. Inside the circle, back out to Hammond. Now down into the corner they go. They try to work it inside. It's stolen away by Luke Dagg as he's jumped right in front of the postman and took it away.
4th turnover on the Rangers.
Mules in the front court now with Wyatt Gilbert. Gilbert wants to penetrate, and we got a foul.
McClintock.
Yep, you got it. Wyatt McClintock, the 6'1 junior who's come off the bench, picks up the personal foul.
5 fouls on the Rangers, 4 on the Mules.
And that's the first on McClintock as the inbound comes in to Wyatt Gilbert. 7:25 to play here, first half. Winner of this game gets the winner of Nashville and Belleville-Altoff, and that game will be Tuesday night. Here is a lob inside to Landon Zerlini, and he scores. Now that's one of those rare instances, Danny, where you see Zerlini playing the post.
Well, he's got a shorter man on him, and he took him to the box.
They took advantage of it that time, didn't they?
Yep.
See how the Rangers answer now. As the Mules regain the lead. We've had several lead changes already here in the first half. Johnson has it against Gilbert again. He bumps him, goes into the corner to Baumgart. Baumgart on the dribble, can't shoot, gives it up in the corner now. Back out it comes to Hammond. Brad Hammond working against Hicksonbaugh. Goes to the right side now. Over to Baumgart. He'll drive baseline, put up a shot, missed it, but there on the follow on the weak side is Wyatt McClintock to stick it in.
Nobody put a body to him.
Nope, he was wide open on that weak side of the basket. He put it right up and in. On the other end, here's a nice easy one for Hicksonbaugh down underneath. They got the pass down to Hicksonbaugh on the block, and he just kind of sliced between 2 defenders and put it up and in.
After 1, Woodlawn
Scoreboard just went off on this end.
Leads Wayne City 17-7.
Say that again.
After 1, Woodlawn leads Wayne City 17-7.
17-7. Wow. Woodlawn must be hitting it tonight.
Yeah. They had 2 points at the end of quarter number 1 on Wednesday night.
Rangers with it in the front court. It's Blake Stewart working against Hicksonbaugh. He's between the circles, way out away from the basket. Now they give it to Hammond. Hammond way out there as well. Hammond is guarded by McElravy. Now they come over to Baumgart. Baumgart's guarded by Zerlini, and he backs up to the volleyball line.
Mules have went to a man defense.
Here's the shot put up. It's in and out, no good by Baumgart. But the Rangers get the rebound.
McClintock kept it alive.
And a shot from the baseline is knocked down by Brad Hammond. Well, they've got some shooters on this Rangers team. There's no question about it. Benton back up by 1. 5:19 to play here in the first half. This is a heavyweight
fight.
I'm telling you, this is something else. Inside, it's Hicksonbaugh. Turnaround shot, missed it. Rebound by the Rangers. Hicksonbaugh had a look at it, but couldn't get it to go. And Johnson's going to bring it up for Benton, again against Gilbert. He directs some traffic. Now he comes left side with it. And it's stolen away by Hicksonbaugh. He's got a breakaway, and he's going to score. That puts the Mules back in front as Hicksonbaugh jumped the passing lane and took it away.
Turnover number 5 on the Rangers.
Some uncharacteristic turnovers here for Benton, too. 4:37 to play first half. Mules back up by 1. Here's a drive by Johnson in the lane, puts up the shot. He left it short, but they get the offensive rebound. It bounds way out to Hammond. and they'll reset the offense out there with Baumgart. Right side, Johnson again. Johnson back to Baumgart. He'll go up for the 17-footer, missed it. Rangers with another offensive rebound. They'll reset it again out to Baumgart, and timeout's going to be called by Ron Weinmiller. Timeout by the Benton Rangers. We'll take timeout as well, and back with more in just a moment here live from the boys Class 2A Regional Championship. Welcome back here to Carmi High School. Massac County leads Mount Carmel 15-7. Did you give me that one already, Danny? Or did you just see that too?
Oakville leads Marissa 10-1 at the end of the first quarter.
Okay.
Massac.
Yeah, Massac leads Mount Carmel 15-7 after one.
Yep.
All right, back to live action we go here as Reese Johnson has it for.
That's who I'm rooting for in that game.
Massac?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are. Here's a shot inside the lane. It's missed, no good by Hammond. Rebound by the Mules. Got a 2-on-1 break as they get it to Gilbert, and he scores. Nice pass from Luke Dagg as the Mules had a 2-on-1 break, and they executed perfectly, didn't they, Dagg?
Oh, yeah. That's what happens with this Mules team.
They get that ball in transition. They know what to do with it.
Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 12-1 at the end of the first, or 12-11 at the end of the first, not 12-1.
Okay. Boy, you know that's a good one down there tonight, too. We have got some great regionals all around Southern Illinois tonight. Backdoor shot up. Oh, it's missed underneath by Benton, but put back up and in by the big man, Jacob Seidel. He's 6'5", and he used that frame and put it up and in as he scored off his own miss. Cuts it back to one again, 23-22. 3:05 left here in the first half. Luke Dagg way out on the right wing. Skip passes it over, almost stolen away. Now Zerlini corrals it in. Zerlini has it top of the key, gives it to Hickson, ball left of the circle. Back out to top to Zerlini. They are out on him with the big man. They got Seidel on him. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Scott McElravy. Kind of tough for him to shoot with Seidel on him at 6'5".
Full timeout.
And we'll be back with more in just a moment here live from Carmi.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Back at Carmi High School, where the Fairfield Mules and the Benton Rangers are engaged in a thriller, and it's a shame that nobody is allowed to do video tonight here, Danny, because this is a tremendous basketball game.
Oh, this is a heck of a game.
We just hope we're doing an adequate job of describing the action for you here, and we're glad that you've logged in. We know you've got other options out there.
Marshall leads Salem 13-9 at the end of one.
Interesting. All right, back to live action. The Mules have it as Zerlini stands out on the center circle. Now gives it to Wyatt Gilbert. Gilbert picks up his dribble left of the elbow. Now he's double teamed, he's triple teamed, and one official started to call a foul. The other official came in and called jump ball. The jump ball overrules, and it'll be Fairfield basketball out of bounds on the sideline, or on the end line. Gilbert will trigger it in to Massey. Out to Hickson ball. Thinks about a three. Loses the handle. Now it's picked up underneath by Zerlini. And another jump ball is called. I don't know if the officials are just hesitant to call a foul because it's such a game of high magnitude or what. But I'm telling you, Danny, in regular season games, a couple of those might have been a call a foul. You think? You think?
All I can say, folks, I know you're not watching the same thing we are tonight.
Normally you would be, but tonight you're not. Okay, well, the possession arrow goes to Benton on that jump ball as Johnson will bring it back up. Well, they're letting them play. At least they're calling it that way both ways. That's what you want. And there's a foul going to be called, though, on Massey as Massey reaches in trying to make the steal on Brad Hammond.
His first, 5th foul on the Mules. You know, Randy, anytime you look up that scoreboard and it's 5-4, 4-3, 5-5 on fouls, there ain't neither side can be growling.
No. I don't think anybody can complain about it right now. There's a steal by the Mules. They throw it ahead to Zerlini, but a foul's going to be called before Zerlini can go down and put it in.
Foul's going to be on Johnson. That'll be his second. That's a big foul right there.
And another turnover on the Rangers.
Number 6.
So 2 fouls on Johnson, 2 fouls on Lewis for the Rangers.
And Lewis has sat on the bench since about 3 minutes in the first quarter.
Fairfield leads it by 1. Here's Zerlini putting up a 3-pointer. It's too long, but there's an offensive rebound by Brandon Lane, and he puts it up and in. Lane fought off the Benton player and scored. Big offensive stick back. And then there's a blocking foul going to be called on Wyatt Gilbert as he and Johnson are going at it. Johnson bumped him, and Gilbert went down, but they said it was a block on Gilbert.
That's his second.
So
Goreville leads Polk County in a surprise 10-9 at the end of the first quarter.
that's closer than what we thought it might be. Yeah. Wyatt Gilbert will go to the bench as McElravy will check back in. Minute 41 to go here in the first half. Johnson has it in the front court for the Rangers. Mules lead it by 3. Johnson working against Massey. He's on the right corner right now. Comes back out to the top. Here's a 3-pointer put up. It's short, no good by Hammond. Battle for the rebound. And Rangers come up with it.
Rangers out-hustled them.
They got the 50-50 ball that time. Hammond has it out front. Now they'll reset it to Jacob Seidel. Seidel between the circles, guarded by Zerlini. 1:10 left in the half. That ball's knocked away and stolen. Hicksonball's got it. He's going to take it all the way down. Missed the shot. Might have been fouled. Mules wanted a foul. Benton with the rebound, going back the other way. Now here's a steal. It's a 3-on-1 break for the Mules. Zerlini takes it in, scores the bucket, and a foul is called.
Block.
A blocking foul is going to call after the shot is made by Landon Zerlini. Wow. That makes it 27-22. Mules with a 5-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the game, and it comes with 57 seconds left here in the first half. And Zerlini at the line with the and 1. And who did they call that on there?
McClintock. That's his second.
That's his second. So 3 Rangers have 2 fouls. On the rebound, we got a traveling violation called on Hicksonball.
Turnover number 4.
Hicksonball had the rebound. There was some pushing and shoving going on in there. He fell down. They called him for traveling, and the Rangers have the ball. Johnson will bring it up to Hammond. Skip passes it over to Bumgart. Back to Johnson. Johnson working against Massey. 42 seconds to go in the half. Johnson out there playing with
2 fouls.
2 fouls.
He's got to be careful and not get a charge.
He's got to be real careful. Here's Hammond. In the corner, they work it to Stewart. Stewart back to Hammond. He'll shoot from the elbow. Missed it short. Rebound Stewart. Back out to Hammond. Down to 23 seconds left. They'll reset the offense and have a chance at another shot. Bumgard has it. I'll tell you what, the Rangers have gotten a lot of offensive rebounds this first half.
They have got a lot of them, Randy.
I mean, a lot of second chances, second and third chances. Here's Hicksonball out harassing the Benton defender. They'll get it in the corner to Stewart. It goes off his foot, out of bounds. It'll be Fairfield ball, length of the floor. Another Rangers turnover.
9 turnovers on the Rangers.
6 seconds to go here in the half. Fairfield will have it length of the floor, leading it by 5. Here comes the inbound. Massey has it. He leaves it for McElravy. His 3 won't go. It goes out of bounds. The horn sounds, and that is the end of the first half of play. Our score is Fairfield 27 and Benton 22.
Outscored him 12-6.
Pretty big second quarter there for the Mules. We'll tell you all about it when we come back with our halftime stats in just a moment.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Fast Eddie Veltman, the legendary Centralia criminal defense attorney, has joined Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law. With offices in Centralia and Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves are personal injury and criminal defense lawyers, and we've got your back. If you've been hurt in an accident or you've been arrested for a DUI or other charge, call Olson & Reeves today at area code 618-533-1601 for a free case evaluation. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law. Do you enjoy local sports talk? Well, then you don't want to miss the Sports Couch every Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and AreaSports.net. The Sports Couch is 90 minutes of great local sports talk where we visit with area coaches and other local media covering the sports in our area. You never know who's going to be on the couch. So join us for the Sports Couch Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and on AreaSports.net. Welcome back here to Carmi White County High School, where the Fairfield Mules lead the Benton Rangers at halftime, 27-22. You see our scoreboard on the screen. Again, it's an audio-only stream tonight, as the IHSA is not permitting nobody, to do video streaming tonight. Even though we did put in for the application, we did offer to pay our fee. It was rejected, so we are here doing audio for you, but we hope you're enjoying our broadcast tonight. A wild one here, Danny. This game's had a little bit of everything so far, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, Randy. Benton Rangers have 9 turnovers here in the first half, and they only shoot 3 out of 11 in that second quarter.
Wow.
So they're 9 out of 22 in the first half for 41%, and they've not attempted a free throw.
Wow, that's amazing, too. Yep.
Scoring, Carson Lewis has 8, and he's not played since the 4-minute mark of the first quarter.
Right.
Reed Bumgard has 3, Jacob Seidel 2, Brad Hammond 2, Reese Johnson 5, and Wyatt McClintock 2. For the Fairfield Mules, they were 6 out of 10 that quarter. That makes them 13 out of 21 for the half for 62%. They're 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. They've got 4 turnovers here in the first half. So they've got 5 less turnovers than the Mules. Scoring, McElravy has 2, Gilbert has 4, Hicksonball has 9, Zerlini has 8, Dag has 2, and Lane has 2 to give us a halftime score of 27-22. And an updated score in the second quarter, Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 19-15.
Okay, and also I've got a score here on the Nashville game as Nashville leads Belleville-Altough 18-10 at half. So the winner of this game gets the winner of the Belleville-Altough-Nashville game, which will be Tuesday night at McLeansboro in the 2A sectional.
If somebody's got a score on that Carterville girls game, send it to us.
Yeah, from the state tournament. Actually, I don't think that game was starting, Danny, until 7:30, so it's just getting underway. But if you get one here as we get going in the second half, yeah, send that to us. And here's an update on that Murfreesboro game. Murfreesboro leads 26-22.
At half.
At half, 26-22 Murphy.
At half, Alton Marquette 15, Roxana 11, and at half, Nashville 18, Altough 10, as you said. So that's some game from around the area. Okay.
Lindy and Deb and Ronald are enjoying the stream tonight. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you logging on and enjoying it with us as the Mules are trying to pick up the win here tonight. They lead at halftime by 5, 27-22.
That Murfreesboro Pinckneyville is 26-22 at half.
Yeah, that's really something, isn't it? That's a good one. All these regionals are tight tonight. I tell you, they really are. So again, the winner of this game gets the winner of the Nashville-Belleville-Altoff game. That'll be played on Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, it'll be the winner of the Massac County-Mount Carmel game from tonight, playing the winner of the Pinckneyville-Murfreesboro. So that sectional next week at McLeansboro is going to be incredible. And we'll be down there one way or another to bring you coverage on that. You heard our promo for the Sports Couch just a moment ago, and be sure to join us for the Sports Couch tomorrow morning at 8:30. It's 90 minutes of great local sports talk. Can't tell you who our guests are going to be yet because we're waiting to see who wins the games tonight, Danny, but we plan on talking to a lot of regional champion coaches tomorrow morning and some other guests as well. So join us at 8:30 for the Sports Couch here on AreaSports.net and also broadcasting on the radio at Super Hits AM 1210 and 98.7 FM. We will come back with more here from Carmi in just a moment.
Houghton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizza such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Houghton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Houghton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics are pleased to welcome new providers to our Carmi Family Clinic on Oak Street. Jamie Jacobs is a family nurse practitioner that not only calls White County home, but has 5 years of critical care experience. Also new to our team, internist Dr. Brett Schwarm has decades of expertise in providing adult and pediatric care. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic has you covered. Plus, don't forget, weekend walk-in clinics on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. It really is all about your health at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic.
Wherever life may take you, it all starts with the first step. Begin your journey with Frontier Community College, the foundation for your future.
Add some excitement to your life with Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore. The Black Diamond mission is to make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson takes pride in offering a huge selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles for their customers to choose from. They maintain the largest inventory in the Midwest with a motorcycle to fit everyone and always great prices. Black Diamond RV Superstore features a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. In fact, they have travel trailers starting as low as $94 a month, and they're open 7 days a week, so you can always stop by and see the Black Diamond difference for yourself at 2400 Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore in Marion.
Welcome back to Carmi White County High School. Fairfield Mules come back out on the floor as they get the big cheers from their fans. And now the Benton Rangers come back out on the floor. We got about a minute 45 left here before we resume second half action here. Danny, what do you look for here in the second half?
Well, Carson Lewis has got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing. Got some other scores here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Halftime, Pana leads T-Town 30-26. Marshall 32, Salem 18.
Wow.
Mount Carmel 21, Massac 20.
Wow, that's a good one.
Goreville leads Hope County 36-24 in the second, and Woodlawn leads Wayne City in the second 20-13.
Special thanks to Billy Rocket for putting those scores together for us here as he's sitting between us here tonight, taking in this game.
Oakville leads Marissa Coulterville at the half, 27-13.
All right. Again, we'll have all these scores posted for you later on tonight, of course, here on our website at AreaSports.net. 27-22 is our score here as we get ready to start the second half. Mules lead it by 5. If you just joined us, Benton led it after the first quarter, 16-15. And in that first quarter, the lead changed hands probably, what, Danny, 4 or 5 times? I mean, it's been a seesaw battle here.
Yeah.
And again, we'll remind you about the foul situation. Go ahead and run down that again, Danny, for both teams.
Carson Lewis has 2, Reese Johnson has 2, and McClintock has 2. And for the Mules, the only guy with 2 is Wyatt Gilbert.
All right. Teams are back out on the floor. It looks to me like we pretty much have, all the original starters back in the game to start the second half.
The key for the Benton Rangers is Lewis has to stay in the ball game.
Yeah, I agree with that. Fairfield will have the ball first to start the second half. Leading it by 5 as IHSA has it at the elbow. Almost falls down. He's guarded by Johnson. As the Rangers come out in the man-to-man. Out it comes to Zerlini. Now Zerlini's picked up by Johnson on the switch. He takes him inside, puts up the fall away, missed it. Rebound IHSA. He's double teamed. It's stolen away from behind by the Rangers as Carson Lewis just picked his pocket. Rangers now having the front court with Johnson. Mules are looking for the trap.
Mules in a 1-2-2.
As Hammond has the ball now down to Lewis. Inside they go to the big man, and it's knocked away, and it's going to be over the back. Seidel missed it, and then he committed the foul.
Yep.
Got a little too aggressive on the offensive rebound attempt there, and the ball goes back over to the Fairfield Mules. Just underway here in the third quarter. 7:12 to play in this third quarter. Nobody has scored yet in this second half. IHSA has it for the Mules. Comes right side now to McElravy. Picks up his dribble and goes over in the corner to Gilbert. Back out to McElravy. Now Gilbert in the deep right corner. Can't shoot, so he'll dribble back out to the top. Back over to McElravy. He'll fire a 3-ball. It bounces off the rim, no good. Johnson with the rebound for the Rangers. He's going to push it coast to coast, take it all the way down and score. Nobody stopped him. And that's what Reese Johnson can do to you.
He can do that. He'll take this game over if the Mules let him.
He motored all the way to the other end and cut this lead to 3. And now Wyatt Gilbert has it in the front court again for the Mules. He's going to drive inside against Johnson. Has it slapped away, picks it back up, and then the ball's blocked out of bounds, knocked away by Carson Lewis. It'll be Fairfield ball.
Johnson took a shot to the chops.
Yeah, he's kind of holding it and rubbing it, isn't he?
Oh, Gilbert put it on him.
Lewis at 6'4" just swatted that ball away by Gilbert. As the pass comes in the middle there to Zerlini. Now back out to Gilbert. He'll drive inside, put up the shot, missed it. Tries to follow his shot, but the rebound's gathered in there instead by Seidel, and the Rangers have it.
Well, they're letting them play on both ends.
They are. There's
I've
a lot of
seen about
contact.
8 fouls already.
There was a lot of contact on those rebounds. Baumgart has it now in the front court for Benton. Gives it to Carson Lewis. Lewis left of the circle, comes out to Hammond at the top. Now over to the right side. Johnson will dribble back out to the top. He gives it to Lewis. They're doing a little bit of weave action out there. Now Lewis takes it inside between 2 defenders, and he's fouled.
Have your choice. IHSA is going to get it. That's his first.
Carson Lewis was kind of a quick crossover dribble there. Took it inside in the paint and picks up the foul, and he'll go to the line shooting 2.
First 2 free throws of the night for the Benton Rangers.
And it's good. Cuts it to 2, 27-25, 5:50 to play.
The Mules have only shot 2.
Yeah, not been a whole lot of fouls called. What was it? 5 and 5, I think, in the first half, wasn't it? Fouls, team fouls?
Yep.
Yeah. Second one by Lewis is good. All right. Cuts the lead 2-1. Mules with that 1-point lead and the basketball. Wyatt Gilbert, top of the key. He's going to drive inside, all the way to the glass, scores. And the Rangers are going to have to figure out a way to stop that penetration by Gilbert because he keeps taking the ball to the rack. He is so quick. Rangers will bring it back up again. With it is Baumgart. Baumgart down low against Zerlini. He can't shoot, so he'll come back out to Lewis. He'll fire one from 17 feet, and he got it. He was just inside the arc. Cuts it back to 1, 29-28.
He's the freshest guy on the floor, too.
Yeah, you're right. He's got the freshest legs, so he set out the entire second quarter in foul trouble.
And half the first quarter.
Yes, that's right. Here is Noah McElravy at the top for the Mules. He's guarded out there by Hammond. Tries to drive, leaves it in the corner to Luke Dagg. Dagg gives it up to IHSA. IHSA will try to penetrate, can't. Gives it back to Dagg in the paint, and he travels with the basketball.
Turnover number 5 on the Mules.
Dagg caught the ball in the lane. He just really wasn't ready, and he drug that pivot foot. And the turnover gives it back to Benton.
Not sure his plant foot didn't scoot on him.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. 4:52 to play, third quarter. Mules pressing as they get it into Carson Lewis. Lewis will give it in the hands of Johnson, and he'll bring it up against Gilbert. This has been a great matchup all night between these two. As looks like he pushed off again. Yes, he did. The official got him. Ted Knapp rung him up.
And that's a big foul. That's Johnson's third foul.
Yep, and it's the second time he's pushed off with that forearm. Hit it right in front of the official.
We had a good shot at it from right here.
Goreville leads Pope County 36-27 in that 1A regional as the shot is blocked. Gilbert had his shot blocked. He got the rebound, went back up, had it partially deflected again, and Benton comes away with it. McClintock playing good straight-up defense that time. Rangers will bring it up with Johnson again. Left wing, they work it to Hammond. Back out to the top it comes to Baumgart. Now driving is Johnson. He got free and got a layup. Johnson broke free and got all the way into the glass and scores, and Benton's got the lead. Here's Hickson-Ball on the other end. He misses it from the left corner, and Benton with the rebound. Mules not getting any second opportunities there.
Rangers doing a good job boxing them off.
And the Rangers have outscored the Mules here 8-2 to start this second half. Johnson has it on the right side. Comes out to Lewis, and there's going to be a foul on Hickson-Ball.
And Lewis knocked another one down. That's probably a good foul.
Going to be out of bounds on the sideline to the Rangers.
Lewis has got such an explosive step off that floor, Randy.
Yeah. He can jump out of the gym, too.
He can catch and shoot as good as any kid you see.
Yep.
Pruitt and Massey in for the Mules.
Baumgart has it for Benton. Goes inside, has it knocked away. Then it's picked up by the Rangers again as McClintock comes up with it to Lewis. Lewis takes it inside, puts up the underhanded shot, missed it, but he's fouled.
Hickson-Ball. That's 3 on him now.
And that was a shooting foul, so that's going to send Carson Lewis to the line. 3:25 to play here, third quarter. And free throw is good by Lewis. 2-point lead for Benton.
Pruitt made 11 to advance in the three-point showdown for the Mules.
Yep.
Brady Thrain advances for the Foxes. He had to go to a shootout. He made 10.
Second free throw is also good. And again, it's a 10-2 run here by the Benton Rangers. They lead it by 3. Mules need a bucket. Wyatt Gilbert takes it inside, puts up the 5-footer, missed it. Rebound Lewis for Benton, and the Rangers are getting all the rebounds now. Johnson brings it up for Benton. Out to Carson Lewis again. Between the circles, back to Johnson again. They'll set the offense. Under 3 minutes to play here, third quarter. Ball comes to McClintock now. Left wing, they work it. Trying to post up down underneath there. Can't get it to him. They'll come back out to Lewis. And now Lewis is guarded by Gilbert. Between the circles. Lewis gets around him, takes it all the way down, puts up the shot, scores. He just blew by Gilbert that time.
Mules don't have an answer for him.
No, they don't. With Carson Lewis on the floor, it's a different ball game. Again, he spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half.
He's got 16 points, Randy, and he's played 4
yep.
and 5.5.
Yeah.
He's played 9.5 minutes, and he's got 16 points.
Back with more in a moment as we got timeout on the floor.
Renshaw Title and Abstract has been purchased by Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and has reopened under its new name, Mount Vernon Title Company. Through the resources of Olson & Reeves, Mount Vernon Title Company offers title insurance and title examinations for residential and commercial properties, as well as deed preparation, closing, signings, and escrow services. If you're involved in a real estate transaction, depend on Mount Vernon Title Company at 1015 Broadway, downtown Mount Vernon. You can call them at 316-7322. That's 316-7322.
Back to live action. It's been a 12-2 run here by the Benton Rangers to start this third quarter, and the Mules throw it away. They tried the alley-oop down low to Hickson-Ball, but they threw it too high and out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to Benton.
Zerlini's only had 1 shot this quarter.
Johnson's going to bring it up now for the Rangers. Mules going to have to do it with their defense. They need some stops. And there's a foul. Luke Dagg came out high and bumped his man.
It's 2 on Dagg. 4th foul on the Mules this half.
Here's the inbound to Johnson.
Massey on him now.
As Massey checks in the game.
McClintock's got 3 fouls.
Dag goes for the steal. As McClintock has it now to Lewis. Going to take it back inside. Missed it. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. No, it's saved from going out of bounds. Fairfield's got it. Throw it to head to Hicksonball. Mules need a bucket. They're down 5. Hicksonball inside the lane. Gets hammered. Misses the shot, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. There was hands all over the place there.
Lewis going to pick up his 3rd foul. The official sitting between us says double dribble.
Yeah, could have called that possibly. Minute 47 to go here, 3rd quarter, as Hicksonball's free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 4. Again, a 12-3 run here in this 3rd quarter for Benton coming out of the locker room. And you got to credit most of that due to the fact that Carson Lewis is on the floor. That free throw's missed, and who gets the rebound? Carson Lewis. Gives it to Johnson. They're the 1-2 punch, Lewis and Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson in the front court now between the circles. Goes around a pick. Looking for room to shoot. Can't. Here comes a double team. Knocked away. Picked up in the corner, though, by Bumgart. And now, almost stolen away. It was almost grabbed there by McElravy, but the Rangers pick it up again. Minute 19 left in the quarter. They might run a little clock here. Let's see. Up by 4. Bumgart's going to stop and pop an 8-footer. Missed it. And rebound by Hicksonball for the Mules. Hicksonball almost loses the ball, and now it's going to be a foul from behind.
McClintock. That's his 3rd.
Woodlawn leads Wayne City 26-13 over at the 1A Regional in Edwards County. 3rd time those 2 teams have met this year. On the baseline, Wyatt Gilbert will get it in for Fairfield. Comes out to Landon Zerlini. Zerlini backs his man down, turns, puts up the shot, left it short, got his own rebound, went back up, got the bucket, and he's fouled. Benton fans in front of us.
McClintock's just picked up his 4th.
Benton fans wanted the foul on Zerlini, but Zerlini's going to the line for the and 1. Cuts the lead to 2 with 53 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. You can tell we're sitting on the Benton side of the gym here. Zerlini at the line. Missed the free throw. Mules have missed a few free throws here in this 2nd half. Benton with a chance to add to their lead. And they lose it out of bounds.
Turnover number 10 on the Rangers.
Reed Bumgart just misdribbled it, just lost it out of bounds.
Woo! 3rd quarter, Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 32-23.
No kidding, a 9-point lead. Wow. We could have a number of upsets tonight, couldn't we? I thought there would be one upset out of the 4. We may have more than one upset.
You know, we said that Murfreesboro team is kind of flew under the they started late because of football. And
right.
They kind of flew under the radar all season.
Yeah. Knocked out of bounds by Benton as it's Fairfield ball in the front court. It was knocked out by Blake Stewart. Mules got 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Need a bucket here to tie or take the lead. It's not been a very good 3rd quarter for Fairfield. Here's a lob inside to Hicksonball. He scores. Sealed his man that time, and they lobbed it over the defender, and Hicksonball got it and scored. We're tied. 24 seconds left. There's a trap, and Benton calls timeout because they were in trouble in the backcourt. Fairfield had the trap on. It looked like they were going to get the steal, Danny.
There's my favorite play.
Yeah, the coach bailed them out, didn't he?
Yep. Penalized the defense.
Penalized the defense. You got it. All right. Timeout on the court. And we will take timeout as well and be back with more in just a moment here, live on AreaSports.net. Well, fans, I probably don't have to tell you how loud it is here at the gym. You can probably tell here on our broadcast. It's pretty loud. As we come back to live action, Benton will have it. 22 seconds left. As Johnson will bring it up against that zone trap of the Mules. Gets the pass over to Hammond. Back out it comes, almost lost. Mules are on it. Jump ball's going to be called, yes. Possession arrow favors who? Favors Benton. That trap was effective. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Going to get Hickson ball out of there with 3 fouls.
Inbound comes to Johnson. I don't know if they're going to get a shot off or not. Johnson at the half line. 4 seconds left. Picks up his dribble. Gets it down to Lewis. Lewis drives baseline. Put up a shot but missed it. They tipped it back in, but that was well past the buzzer. Basket does not count, and after 3 quarters of play, it's Fairfield 34 and Benton 34. Wow. Back with more in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
This basketball broadcast is made possible by Fairfield Printing and Graphics and Sporting Goods in Fairfield, where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of gear for your favorite local team, such as Fairfield, Sisney, Wayne City, New Hope, Jasper, and others. Or they can customize exactly what you want. Fairfield Printing and Graphics is also your place to go for printing needs such as envelopes, posters, banners, anything you can think of, they can likely do it at Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods. Learn more on their website at Fairfield Printing.
Well, we are 8 minutes away before we decide who's going to move on to the 2A sectional in McLeansboro this Tuesday night against either Belleville-Altough or Nashville. And this one's all tied up, 34-34. Danny, what'd you think of that third quarter?
Mules were 3 out of 11, 1 out of 3 from the line. The Rangers were 4 out of 8 and 4 out of 4 from the line.
All right, here we go. Fairfield has the ball first to start this fourth and final quarter. Who's going to advance on and whose season's going to come to an end? Zerlini has it on the left wing. Mules are 28-4 on the year. The Rangers are 26-7. 2 outstanding basketball teams duking it out here tonight.
Every possession will be critical.
You are right. McElravy gets it to Zerlini at the elbow. He spins on his man, puts up the shot, missed it. Ball is chased down the corner by Johnson. Rangers got it, he's trapped. Splits the defender, somehow comes out of there, now he's on the dribble. Comes up, puts up a shot of his own, missed it. Ball's tapped out of bounds. It's off Benton. It's going to be Fairfield ball. Wow. 7:22 to play in the game, or maybe I should say regulation. I don't know. Huh? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
That makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder. Inside it goes to Hickson ball. Turnaround hook shot. Missed it. And on the rebound, Hickson ball got a little too aggressive and picked up a foul.
That's a big foul. That's number 4.
We see big guys do that a lot. I'm sure I did it when I played. You miss a shot, you get a little frustrated, you go after that ball, after that rebound, you get a little too aggressive and you pick up a foul, and that's what Kane did there. 7:08 to play in the game. Benton basketball length of the floor. Jock Johnson against Gilbert.
Mules in a 1-2-2 3/4 court trap.
Trying to get a turnover, trying to show them a little different wrinkle too. Trying to disrupt their offense as much as they can. Johnson's got it. He's at the top of the key, Gilbert's on him. Now to Lewis, way out away from the basket. Back to Johnson out on the C on the Carmi center court here. They got a CWC on the center court here. He's on that second C. Way over on the left side to Johnson. Now they'll skip back out to Lewis. Lewis on the left wing. Back out to Johnson. He'll put up a three-pointer right of the circle. No good. Luke Dagg with a rebound for Fairfield. He outlets it to McElravy. Gets it ahead to Gilbert. Skip pass over to Massey. Massey drives baseline, shovels it to Luke Dagg, and he lays it up and in. What a nice play.
Beautiful pass.
Great ball movement by the Mules there. 6:07 to play in the game. Fairfield up by 2. Is your heart pounding yet, fans? It ought to be. We're going down to the wire here. Benton in the front court. Johnson has it between the circles. Over on the right side, it goes to Hammond. Back out to Johnson. I bet even Lindy's getting excited on this one. What do you think? It's stolen away. Mules have it.
Turnover number 11 on the Mules.
McElravy.
On the Rangers, pardon me.
Gets it ahead to Dag. Dag in the corner brings it out to Gilbert. Now the Mules are going to slow it down here a little bit. They go left wing to McElravy. McElravy looks for a place to penetrate, can't, comes back out to Massey. Massey will penetrate. Puts up the shot, missed it, and Zerlini with the rebound, and he gets fouled. He gets undercut, actually, by Bumgart. No, they're going to call Zerlini over the back on that. Wow. I thought he got undercut. He clearly had the basketball. He came down with it, but they said he went up over the top. That's a tough call. Bumgart at 5'10", and Zerlini at 6'3". He just went up over him and got it. Down underneath, here's Benton with a layup. They got it down low to Bumgart, and he ties the game. 36-36, 5:05 to play in the contest. How many fouls is that on Zerlini? Here's a turnaround by Landon. He misses it.
2.
Another missed shot by the Mules and no offensive rebound. Benton has the ball coming back the other way with Johnson. Benton a chance to take the lead, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Mules.
McElravy got a hand on that one.
4:45 left in the contest.
How long does he leave Hickson ball?
Yeah. Hickson ball is on the bench. You got Lane out there along with Dag, along with McElravy, Gilbert, and Massey on the court for Fairfield. Johnson has the ball for Benton. Comes over to Hammond. Left side they'll work it now to Bumgart. Lewis is playing inside the post. They're trying to get the ball into him at the high post, and they can't. They're going around the perimeter looking for Lewis. Now down into the short corner they go to Seidel, out front to Johnson, and he knocks one down. That was a 2-ball, wasn't it?
Yes, he's right at the free throw line.
Yeah. 15-footer puts Benton ahead, 38-36. Stops the clock with 4:15 left as we got timeout on the court, and we'll come back with more in just a moment here from Carmi High School.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Three quarters in the book down at Murfreesboro as Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 34-31. That's after 3 quarters now. Here it's 38-36, Benton with 4:15 left. We'll see if we can get you an update on the Nashville score. The winner of this game plays the winner of Nashville and Belleville-Altoff, and that'll be Tuesday night down in McLeansboro. Back to live action here. It's going to be Fairfield ball, length of the floor. Billy must have been engaging you in some good conversation down there, Dan.
He was discussing that foul down there on that rebound.
Pena leads T-Town at the half, 30-26. Here's a steal by Benton.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah. Mules with the turnover. Benton with the basketball and the lead.
Time's getting to be a commodity now.
It is, and will they run some clock here? Nashville's up 45-25. They start spreading it out against Belleville-Altoff in the fourth quarter. It looks like Nashville's going to advance. Here's a drive by Lewis, and he's going to be fouled. So the winner of this game looks like they're going to get the Nashville Hornets on Tuesday night at McLeansboro. Lewis is going to go back to the line.
On Gilbert, his third.
3:38 left in the game. Carson Lewis at the line. He's an excellent free throw shooter. Been 17 fouls called on Fairfield, 5 on Benton in this second half. Free throw by Lewis is good.
After one, Carterville leads 11-10 at the state tournament.
The girls?
Yes.
Yeah. Second one is also good.
6 out of 6 for Lewis this half.
40-36. Rangers by 4. Mules against the clock now. 3:31. They need a bucket. Wyatt Gilbert out by the volleyball line. Comes right side to Massey. Down the corner it comes to Luke Dagg. Back out to Massey. Massey's going to penetrate against Johnson. Goes up for the shot. Has it blocked. Blocked and taken away out of the air by Seidel. And then a foul's going to be called on the Mules.
Dagg's going to pick up his third.
And that might have been a bit of a frustration foul as we'll walk to the other end, and Benton will go back to the line, and it'll be Johnson there.
One and the bonus.
Just joined us. Benton led it after one quarter, 16-15. Fairfield led it by 5 at the half, 27-22. We were all knotted at 34-34 after 3 quarters. But now it's a 41-36 Benton lead as Johnson makes the first free throw.
3:15 left.
Mules running out of time. Going to have to hit some shots. Second one by Johnson is good. To credit Benton's defense. It's been pretty stellar tonight. Will they try to go for a 3? Let's see. Hicksonball puts up the 3. He missed it. Off the back iron, and Benton with the rebound. Mules are not getting any rebounds. Benton's going to start running clock now, I fear. They lead it by 6, under 3 minutes to play, and that's a foul called on Zerlini. Out front going for the steal.
That is 3 on him.
Coach McElravy questioning the call, but he was going for the steal. Must have got a piece of the arm as Johnson will go back to the line. 2:53 left in the game. Mules have been outscored 8-2 here in this fourth quarter. Free throw is missed by Johnson. There's McElravy with the rebound for the Mules.
That's a big miss.
Got to convert on this trip down the court, and they do. A nice runner up and in by McElravy. Cuts the lead back to 4, 42-38. Timeout on the court. Back with more in just a moment here from Carmi High School.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
Benton has outscored Fairfield 8-4 here in this fourth quarter. They lead it by 4 with 2:44 left to play. A lot of 4s in there, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Well, if you're Fairfield, you're very capable of forcing the turnover and getting the steal, and that's what the Mules are going to have to look for right here. Otherwise, Benton's going to be trying to run out the clock. And if Fairfield fouls again, Danny, the Rangers will be in the double bonus. They'll shoot 2 free throws because they got 9 fouls on. Length of the floor for the Benton Rangers. Jacob Seidel will trigger it in. All the players on both teams on this half of the floor.
Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 38-35 with 5 minutes to go.
Wow, there's a steal. Gilbert had it. Lewis came up with it. Massey grabs the ball, shoots it, and it doesn't go, but he's fouled as the Mules get the turnover, get the foul on Benton, and Massey goes to the line. Wow.
Foul's going to be on Seidel, his second.
That was a crazy turn of events. Massey with a chance to chip into that 4-point lead as Coach Weinmiller is going to question the call now. Ted Knapp. He might have been getting clarification as to who the foul was on, as the free throw is missed by Massey. You look back on this game, if the Mules fall short, you can look at this second half free throws, Danny.
Dagg and Hicksonball is going to play foul for offense for defense.
Massey needs this one. Need to get it down to a single possession game here.
Woodlawn leads Wayne City 35-19.
Got that one. Cuts it to 3, 42-39. 2:39 left in the game. Benton trying to go length of the floor. That's almost a 5-second count. That was real close. They got it into Hammond, though. And Hammond will bring it up against McElravy. Hammond still not across the line. Now he gets it across. That was close. Now over to the right side, they work it to Baumgart.
Mules have kind of turned it up.
They're chasing. They're in a man-to-man. They're chasing. Here's Johnson driving. Goes up for the shot. Somehow got it to go in. He was kind of falling down backwards, but he got it to go in off the glass. 44-39. Benton up by 5. Here's Wyatt Gilbert driving for the Mules. He misses the shot. Ball is loose. Benton's got it. They got the rebound again. Fairfield just cannot get second chance opportunities here. We're under 2 minutes to play. Fairfield is chasing. They need the basketball. Here's Lewis. He's going to take it all the way inside. Missed the shot, but the tip-up up and in is good by Benton. McClintock with a big offensive stick back as Fairfield did not hit the boards. Benton winning the rebounding on both ends of the floor, and they lead it by 7, their biggest lead of the game, and it comes with 1:45 left. Not looking good for Fairfield, but there's still plenty of time left. We'll be back with more in just a moment as we have timeout on the court.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Back at Carmi, 1:45 left in the game. Benton leads it by 7, Danny. And again, you look at the rebounding situation. Benton winning it on the boards, on the glass, on both ends there.
Both ends of the floor, Randy.
Yep.
They have all night. They've limited the Mules to very, very few second chance opportunities.
Carson Lewis had missed the shot there, but McClintock was right there on the follow and got the rebound and put it back in. Nobody sealed him off. And now Fairfield has their backs against the wall. They've got the basketball. Let's see if they can get a bucket. Here's a backdoor cut to Landon Zerlini, and he scores. Nice play coming out of the timeout. Cuts it back to 5. Mules are back on the defense. 1:33 left. Need another steal. Almost get it. Oh, my goodness. Almost got it.
Massey's going to pick up the foul.
Massey was jumping in the passing lane. He almost picked that one off, but instead got too much of the arm and is called for the foul. And we'll walk to the other end. It's going to be 2 more free throws for Benton, and it stops the clock with 1:30 left in the game.
If the Mules wanted to send somebody to the line, I'd say Seidel would be one of their picks.
Has he been there at all tonight?
No.
Okay. Seidel's a 6'5 junior. We got a final. Nashville has defeated Belleville-Altaw 52-27. As a free throw is good by Seidel. So again, the winner of this game gets Nashville Tuesday night in McLeansboro. Second one by Seidel. Bounces off, no good. Goes out of bounds. It's Fairfield ball. They say it's last touch by Hammond out of bounds.
Hammond almost had the rebound on him there.
Yep. 1:29 left. Mules need a bucket. Down 2 possessions. Trailing by 6. Wyatt Gilbert takes it inside, and he's going to be fouled by Seidel. Oakville leads Marissa in the 1A regional championship, 44-26 with 5:55 left in that game.
Third foul on Seidel.
Wyatt Gilbert at the line, 1:23 left. Needs these free throws as Fairfield trails it by 6. He got the first one. 47-42. Pope County well on their way, or Goreville well on their way to a win over Pope County in the 1A regional there. Second free throw is missed. Rebound Benton. Reed Baumgart brings it up. The Mules have missed a lot of free throws in the second half. Down low they go to Lewis. Lewis falls down, puts up the shot, scores. He was going backwards, but he put it up and in as they break the press and score, and Benton's up 7 again. Here's Gilbert on the other end. And he's going to be fouled one more time as Wyatt keeps driving to the basket.
Lewis, that'll be 4 on him.
Stops the clock with 65 seconds left in the game. Mules down by 7. But you can't keep trading one free throw for a deuce. And that's what the Mules are doing. They're getting one free throw, and then Benton's going down and scoring. And this time, he misses the front end. It actually was a 2-shot foul. Hickson ball back in for the Mules. Gilbert with another free throw. Got that one. 49-43. Benton gets it in against the Fairfield press. Down it goes to Johnson. Johnson out, it comes to Hammond. Hammond's going to be fouled from behind by Massey, and they'll send Hammond to the line.
Hammond wants to go to the line.
Yeah.
He's not shot any tonight, but he's a senior.
He won the ball the other night in that win against Harrisburg. He's the one that hit the three-pointer to pull it out of the fire because Harrisburg had Benton beat.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question about it. They were beat. And Hammond rescued them with the three-pointer. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here tonight. It'd be the Bulldogs out here. Makes the first free throw. Gives Benton a 7-point lead again. 57 seconds left. We got timeout on the court again, and we'll take timeout as well. And be back with more in just a moment.
Fast Eddie Veltman, the legendary Centralia criminal defense attorney, has joined Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law. With offices in Centralia and Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves are personal injury and criminal defense lawyers, and we've got your back. If you've been hurt in an accident or you've been arrested for a DUI or other charge, call Olson & Reeves today at area code 618-533-1601 for a free case evaluation. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law.
Back at Carmi, where Benton leads it by 7, 50-43. We've got 51 seconds left. Benton is going to be at the free throw line here.
Mount Carmel leads Massac 45-44.
Wow, how much time's left in that one?
I don't know.
Okay.
He just announced it down there on the floor, they said.
Okay.
I don't know how anybody could hear that.
It's pretty loud in here, that's for sure. Again, Nashville has beaten Belleville-Altaw 52-27 in that regional.
45 seconds to go. Murfreesboro leads Pinckneyville 48-42.
Wow. That's amazing. Some crazy regional championships
Just
tonight.
saw that.
Free throw is good. Rangers by 8. Mules need a bucket in a hurry. Gilbert going to drive all the way down, lays it up and in. Nobody stopped him. Cuts the lead to 6. Mules run out of time. 49 seconds left. Here's the inbound. They throw it ahead. They got Lewis breaking for the basket, and he's going to be fouled. And they're going to call that an intentional foul. I don't know that I agree with that. I thought he was just going for the ball, but nonetheless, it's an intentional foul, and Lewis will go to the line for Benton with 42 seconds left.
Yeah, Nashville beats Altaw 52-27.
Yeah, I gave that a second ago. The winner of this gets Nashville.
I've got guys on both sides of me giving me scores right now.
You're hearing it in both ears, aren't you?
I got guys on both sides giving me scores.
Lewis makes both free throws for.
Lewis is 8 out of 8 this half, Randy.
Yeah, he's not the guy you want to put at the line if you're Fairfield. Mules trail it by 8, 42 seconds left. Now it will be Benton ball because that was an intentional foul. So it'll be out of bounds on the baseline for the Rangers. And they will come in out front to Hammond. There's a double team. They get it to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be nope, they're going to call him for double dribble. Johnson double dribble. It's a turnover back to
turnover number 13 on the Rangers.
Have the Mules made any threes tonight?
No.
No threes tonight by the Mules.
Not a three.
Not a one. Here's a drive inside. It's missed. Tip back up as Gilbert missed it. And here's a breakaway by Lewis. Lewis is going to lay it in, and he's going to be fouled. And Benton goes up by 10. .24 seconds left.
And Lewis will go for the old-time three.
Yeah, he got it. Noah McElravy hit 10 out of 15 three-pointers in the shootout tonight, but he hasn't none tonight, and neither does Landon Zerlini as he misses one right there. Rebound by the Rangers, and another foul is going to be called on the Mules.
That's going to be 5 on Gilbert. 12
seconds left, and the Rangers are celebrating. Wyatt Gilbert is going to leave the court and end his basketball career. The Fairfield Mule fans come to their feet to show their appreciation to Wyatt Gilbert on a great career. As going to the line will be Carson Lewis as the Benton fans chant MVP. And you know, you look back and Carson Lewis sat down the entire second quarter for Benton.
He's got 25 right now.
And he will have only played two and maybe a half.
Yeah.
2.5 quarters, period. Yeah.
Murfreesboro defeats Pinckneyville 50-48.
Unbelievable.
Murfreesboro 60-58.
60-58 final, Murfreesboro. Incredible. 2-point win for Murfreesboro at home against Pinckneyville as the free throw is good by Lewis. So, 2 of the top 5 teams in the state being defeated tonight in the Pinckneyville Panthers and the Fairfield Mules. Nashville escapes. They beat Belleville-Altough, and we're still waiting on the final from Massac and Mount Carmel. Lewis' second one is good. 58-45, and this final score is not going to be anywhere indicative of what kind of game this has been. We were tied after 3 quarters, 34-34. Mules get it ahead. Looking for a three-pointer. Shot in the lane is in and out, no good by Dylan Best. Rebound out to Benton, and they win it. That's the ball game. Final score, Benton has defeated the Fairfield Mules 58-45. Fairfield season comes to an end with a record of 28-5. Benton advances on with a record of 27-7. Danny's working on our post-game stats. We're going to bring those to you here in just a moment. They're also going to have a presentation of the regional championship plaque, so we'll hang loose for that. Kind of a combination of...
Well, I can tell you one thing, Randy, already. The Benton Rangers shoot 12 out of 13 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter, and that's where the game's going to be won.
That's the difference because, again, they outscored the Mules 24-11 in that fourth quarter. We were tied after 3 quarters, 34-34.
In the second half, the Mules shoot 16 out of 17. And they shot against the Foxes the other night, they shot 46%.
Yeah. Well, it was a tough night shooting, not only for the Mules behind the arc, but certainly at the free throw line tonight. You also got to give credit to the Benton Rangers on their rebounding tonight because they really did own the boards. And Benton goes and gets that regional trophy. They are the champs. They're going to advance on and take on the Nashville Hornets Tuesday night down in McLeansboro, and that's a team that Benton has beaten before. They beat them earlier in the year in a very low-scoring game, something like 28-26, I think it was, when they met that first time. Again, Danny is working on our post-game stats. We are going to bring those to you here in just a moment as we take another brief timeout. And we'll rejoin you in just a moment live from Carmi.
Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Welcome back here to Carmi High School, where Teutopolis has managed to win tonight over Pana 59-58. We just got that final in, but you see our final here. The Benton Rangers have defeated the Fairfield Mules 58-45. Benton led it after first quarter 16-15. The Mules led it at half 27-22. Felt pretty good about themselves. Benton another run there in the third quarter to tie it back up 34-34 after 3 quarters, and then it was all Rangers really in the fourth quarter. Benton out-rebounded the Mules. They got the 50-50 balls. Fairfield couldn't hit any three-point shots. couldn't hardly hit any free throws, as a matter of fact. Things just weren't falling for Fairfield, particularly in that fourth quarter. Once Benton got ahead, they were able to start running the clock. Fairfield had to chase, they had to foul, and Benton hit their free throws. And they win it tonight by a score of 58-45. Again, the Rangers improved to 27-7 on the season. Mules dropped to 28-5. Wrap up another stellar
The Mules
season.
shoot 28% the second half.
28% in the second half. Yeah, that's tough.
7 out of 25.
7 out of 25.
They finished the game 20 out of 47 for 43%. 5 out of 11 from the free throw line for 45%. Scoring, McElravy has 4, Gilbert has 10, Hickson-Ball has 12, Zerlini has 10, Dag has 4, Massey had 1, and Lane had 2, and the Fairfield Mules have 0 3-point baskets.
Unbelievable. I don't know if they played – well, I doubt seriously that the Mules played a game the entire season without hitting a three-point shot. I'd say this is probably the only game.
They finished with 7 turnovers. For the Benton Rangers, they have 13 turnovers on the night. They shoot 19 out of 39 on field goals for 49%. They shoot 16 out of 17 from the free throw line for 94%. Carson Lewis leads them with 27. Bumgard has 5, Seidel 3, Hammond 4, Johnson 15, and McClintock 4 to give us a final of 58-45.
All right. Well, it's been a great season for the Fairfield Mules, but it comes to an end tonight. You got to tip your cap to the Benton Rangers. They were the better team tonight, and they win it. They're going to advance on to take on those Nashville Hornets coming up Tuesday night at McLeansboro. And we'll be there one way or another, won't we, Danny? Whether it be just audio or whether we'll be doing video as well, we'll find out early next week. We know that Pinckneyville got upset tonight, too, as Murfreesboro has advanced on after beating them 50-48. So it'll be Murfreesboro against either Massac County or Mount Carmel. That game is still going on, but that game is close right down to the wire,
too. It was 45-44 last count we had.
And here it is. Massac falls to Mount Carmel 51-44. That is the final. The Aces win it 51-44.
Aces won 51-44.
So it'll be the Aces against Murfreesboro on Wednesday night. Tuesday night, it'll be these Benton Rangers against the Nashville Hornets. So, essentially, you had 3 upsets tonight.
Yep.
3 of the 4 regionals were upsets. Isn't that incredible?
Unbelievable.
I thought there'd be 1, but I didn't think there'd be 3.
No, I didn't either.
Something else. But that's March Madness. It's March Madness here on February 28th.
Well, you know, Randy, we talked all season long about these teams dropping from 3A to 2A and said that if you won a regional this year, you would get –
it was going to mean something.
You was going to accomplish something.
Yeah, it was going to mean something. And Massac County, Pinckneyville, and Fairfield found that out as they fall in their regionals tonight. And Benton moves on. Again, we want to thank sponsors for being along with us again tonight. Thank all of you at home for listening. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, the final score here, Benton Rangers win it over Fairfield 58-45. Keep watching the website. And, again, we'll be at the sectional tournament at McLeansboro next week to bring you those 2 games there. And we just don't know yet whether it'll be with video or not, but we'll keep you informed, all right?
All right.
Okay, so for Billy and for Danny, it's Randy saying so long. And the final again, Benton over Fairfield, 58-45. So long from Carmi.